Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the latest emotional storm happening in CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful. Liam Spencer has made a life-changing decision. After receiving devastating news about his health, he chooses to move to a hospital abroad. Rumors say this hospital offers an advanced treatment that could potentially save him. Even though the chances are slim, Liam is willing to fight. Standing firmly by his side is Steffi Forrester. She decides without hesitation to accompany Liam on this journey. However, they both agree on one thing: Liam's condition must remain a secret. Liam doesn't want pity or chaos around his final days. He wants dignity. Steffi and Finn promise to honor that wish. Meanwhile, back in Los Angeles, Hope Logan begins to sense that something is wrong. Liam, who always makes time for his daughter Beth, suddenly stops visiting. It's not just a missed call or two, it's a complete silence. Hope finds it increasingly odd that Liam and Steffi would suddenly jet off together without any clear reason. They're no longer a couple, and their past has been complicated. The more Hope thinks about it, the more uneasy she feels. She knows Liam. She knows Steffi. And she knows when something isn't right. Hope's concern for Beth grows as she wonders why her father has become so distant. Her instincts tell her there's a secret, something major. Liam isn't the type to simply disappear, especially when it comes to Beth. Hope's mind races with possibilities, none of them good. The more time passes without a word, the more Hope becomes determined to find out the truth. Eventually, the truth comes crashing down on Hope. One way or another, she learns the heartbreaking reality: Liam is gravely ill, and his condition is terminal. The shock is overwhelming. Hope feels like the ground has been ripped out from under her. Liam, the father of her child, her once husband, her longtime friend, is dying. And he didn't tell her. The pain quickly turns into anger. Hope cannot understand why Liam would hide something so monumental from her. They may be divorced, but they share Beth. She deserves to know. Beth deserves to know. Hope thinks about all the missed opportunities, the moments Beth could have had with her father had she only known. She feels betrayed, not just for herself but for her daughter. Hope confronts Liam. Her emotions are raw, explosive. She demands answers. How could he keep this from her? How could he make such a selfish decision? Even as she tries to grasp the reasoning behind Liam's secrecy, wanting to protect them from pain, wanting to preserve their happy memories, Hope can't shake the anger and hurt she feels. Liam tries to explain. He didn't want Beth to see him grow weaker by the day. He didn't want Beth's last memories of him to be of a sick man in a hospital bed. He wanted Beth to remember him strong, smiling, full of life. He thought it was kinder. He thought he was protecting them. But Hope sees it differently. To her, it feels like Liam robbed them of precious time, of the chance to say goodbye properly. The confrontation between Hope and Liam is emotionally charged. Old wounds are reopened. Despite everything, Hope still loves Liam in a way that never truly faded. Not in a romantic sense anymore, but deep, genuine care. That makes the betrayal cut even deeper. Meanwhile, Liam struggles with his own guilt. He sees the pain he's caused, even though his intentions were good. Steffi, caught in the middle, tries to mediate. She supports Liam's decision but also understands Hope's grief and anger. Steffi's own emotions are complicated. She is not just a friend to Liam, but someone who shares a long and tangled history with him. Watching Liam's condition deteriorate is taking a heavy toll on her as well. Finn stands by Steffi's side, offering comfort and support. As a doctor, he understands Liam's desire for privacy and dignity. But as a human being, he feels the weight of the secret they kept. Finn urges understanding, for all sides. Hope faces an agonizing decision. Does she rush to Liam's side with Beth, knowing that time is slipping away? Or does she respect his original wish to shield Beth from his suffering? In the end, Hope chooses to see Liam. She cannot let him die without Beth knowing how much he loves her. She cannot let Beth's last memories be confusion and unanswered questions. Hope and Beth fly out to the hospital overseas. The reunion is bittersweet. Beth is too young to fully grasp the gravity of the situation, but she knows her daddy is sick. Hope holds Liam's hand, trying to be strong for Beth, but inside, she is breaking. Liam smiles weakly when he sees them. His voice is frail, but his eyes light up. For a brief moment, the room fills with warmth and love. Beth climbs onto the bed, cuddling next to him. Hope fights back tears as she watches father and daughter share this precious time. In those final days, they create memories. Quiet moments, simple smiles, soft words. Hope forgives Liam, not because the pain has vanished, but because she understands now. Liam was scared. Scared of dying. Scared of hurting the people he loved most. As Liam's condition worsens, Steffi, Finn, Hope, and Beth form a circle of love around him. The past, with all its conflicts and betrayals, fades away. What matters now is love, forgiveness, and saying goodbye. Liam's final moments are peaceful. Surrounded by people who love him, he lets go, free from pain, leaving behind a legacy of love, complicated but real. Hope and Steffi return home, carrying the heavy weight of grief. They vow to keep Liam's memory alive for Beth, to tell her stories of her father's courage and love. Hope learns a hard lesson about life and loss. She realizes that sometimes, people make choices that seem wrong but come from a place of love. She will always miss Liam, but she will honor his wish, to live on with strength, with hope, and with love. Next, we will dive deep into the captivating world of the bold and the beautiful, focusing on the latest updates surrounding John Finn Finnegan, Steffi Forrester, and the ever-complicated Liam Spencer. There's a whirlwind of emotions, intense storylines, and unexpected alliances brewing in Los Angeles, and we're here to unpack all the juicy details for fans of the beloved Shin pairing and beyond. From Liam's life-threatening medical crisis to the shadowy schemes involving Sheila Sharp and Luna Nozawa, this article will paint a vivid picture of the drama unfolding on screen, with fresh perspectives and intriguing new elements to ponder. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's explore the heart-pounding narratives gripping Forrester Creations and its iconic families. We begin with the reassuring news for devoted Shin fans, those who root tirelessly for Steffi Forrester and Finn Finnegan's unbreakable bond. In an exclusive chat with a leading entertainment magazine, Scott Clifton, who brings the complex Liam Spencer to life, offered a soothing balm to worried viewers. He made it abundantly clear that Liam harbors no hidden agenda to sabotage Steffi's marriage to Finn, despite the lingering ties that bind him to his ex-wife. Their connection, though deep and layered with history, isn't fueled by romantic longing but by a mutual respect forged through years of shared experiences. Clifton emphasized that Liam's current mindset is far removed from rekindling old flames. Instead, it's tethered to navigating his own turbulent journey while leaning on Steffi as a trusted confidant. This dynamic, while emotionally charged, respects the sacred space of Steffi's commitment to Finn, offering a glimpse into a matured Liam who values friendship over fleeting passion. Now, let's turn the spotlight on Liam's harrowing new storyline, a medical saga that has fans on the edge of their seats with bated breath. The writers have crafted a gripping arc that places Liam at the heart of a life-or-death struggle, with the stakes higher than ever before. In agonizing scenes, we witness Liam grappling with a mysterious ailment that threatens to cut his time short, sending shockwaves through his loved ones. As he lies in a sterile hospital room, surrounded by the incessant beeping of machines, Steffi emerges as his rock, her presence a beacon of hope amidst the uncertainty. Their interactions are laden with nostalgic undertones, moments where Steffi recalls their past through tender flashbacks, like the time they danced under the stars at a long-forgotten gala or shared quiet laughter over Kelly's first words. Yet, this plotline isn't a mere setup for a romantic reunion, it's a profound exploration of resilience, loyalty, and the enduring threads of friendship. Steffi's unwavering support showcases her strength, while Liam's vulnerability reveals a side of him that prioritizes family over personal desires, especially as he fights to remain a pillar for his daughters, Kelly and Beth Spencer. The on-screen chemistry between Scott Clifton and Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who plays Steffi, has been a highlight of this arc, earning accolades from fans and critics alike. Their shared scenes are electric, a testament to their seamless rapport as actors. Clifton recently shared in an interview how effortless it feels to work alongside Wood, likening their collaboration to a well-choreographed dance where each step is instinctive. Their similar approaches to embodying their characters, infusing raw emotion with nuanced subtlety, elevate every moment they share, whether it's a heartfelt conversation by Liam's bedside or a fleeting glance laden with unspoken history. This increased screen time has, however, stirred a pot of anxiety among Shin supporters, who fear that Liam's closeness to Steffi might plant seeds of doubt in her marriage to Finn. Some viewers speculate that even platonic support could blur lines, sparking jealousy or misunderstandings. But Clifton was quick to dispel such fears, reiterating that Liam's intentions are pure, rooted in a need for solace rather than seduction. As co-parents to Kelly, their bond is inevitable and lifelong, yet it's framed by boundaries that honor Steffi's current life with Finn. Despite this assurance, the horizon isn't entirely clear for Finn and Steffi. While Liam may not be a direct threat, other storm clouds loom ominously over their relationship. One such concern stems from the enigmatic alliance between Luna Nozawa and the notorious Sheila Sharp, Finn's biological mother, whose return always spells trouble. Sheila, with her penchant for manipulation, has cryptically hinted at a scheme to weave Luna into Finn's world, possibly as a means to secure her own place in his life. This development raises red flags, as Luna's intentions remain shrouded in mystery. Could she be seeking a familial connection, or is there a darker motive at play? Imagine a scenario where Luna, under Sheila's cunning guidance, orchestrates subtle disruptions, perhaps by fabricating crises that draw Finn's attention away from Steffi. Such a plot could test the couple's trust, especially given Finn's complicated feelings about his birth mother. Sheila's history of chaos, from faked deaths to sinister vendettas, suggests that her involvement can only herald discord, and fans are already buzzing with theories about how this duo might challenge Shin's unity. Adding another layer to this intricate web, Steffi's own reservations about Finn's ties to Sheila could become a breaking point. While Finn has often wrestled with his desire to understand his roots, Steffi views Sheila as a dangerous force, a ticking time bomb endangering everyone she loves. Picture a tense confrontation where Steffi, driven by protective instincts for her family, issues an ultimatum. Finn must choose between maintaining any semblance of a relationship with Sheila and preserving their marriage. This clash of values could unearth buried resentments, forcing both to re-evaluate what they're willing to sacrifice. If Finn's compassion for Sheila or even Luna blinds him to Steffi's concerns, it might create a rift so wide that even their deep love struggles to bridge it. This potential fallout is a narrative goldmine, offering a chance to explore themes of loyalty, forgiveness, and the shadows cast by family legacies in a soap opera world where every choice reverberates. As for Liam, his immediate focus remains on survival, with thoughts of romance relegated to a distant what-if. His primary drive is to be there for Kelly and Beth, to witness their milestones, Kelly's first school play or Beth's tentative steps into independence. Visualize a poignant scene where Liam, frail yet determined, records video messages for his girls, sharing life lessons and promises to always watch over them, even if from afar. This raw emotional thread underscores his current arc, shifting the narrative away from love triangles and toward a father's unyielding devotion. However, should a miracle turn his prognosis around, the door to reconsidering his feelings for Steffi might creak open. For now, though, that remains a hypothetical, a faint whisper against the roar of his battle for life. Clifton hinted at the possibility of future shifts, but stressed that as of today, Liam's heart isn't plotting a return to Steffi's orbit in a romantic sense. In wrapping up, the landscape of the bold and the beautiful is a tapestry of interwoven struggles and alliances, with Finn and Steffi's relationship standing firm against immediate threats from Liam, yet vulnerable to the machinations of Sheila and Luna. Their story, interwoven with Liam's fight for survival, paints a picture of human fragility and strength, of bonds that bend but refuse to break. As viewers, we're left to ponder, will Shin weather the storms brewed by family ties and past ghosts, or will unseen fissures widen under pressure? Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, predictions, and behind-the-scenes insights as the saga unfolds. What are your thoughts on Liam's journey, or the potential chaos Sheila might unleash? Next, we will uncover the latest casting updates and comings and goings across all 5 beloved daytime dramas: The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, The Young and the Restless, and the newly introduced Beyond the Gates. If you're eager to know which familiar faces are returning, who's stepping into fresh roles, or which stars might be bidding farewell, you've come to the right place. We've compiled a detailed rundown of the most exciting casting news, spiced up with inventive twists and additional context to paint a vivid picture of what's happening behind the scenes. From short-term arcs to long-awaited comebacks, there's a treasure trove of updates to explore as these soaps continue to captivate us with their dramatic flair. So, let's dive into the whirlwind of talent shuffling across Salem, Genoa City, Port Charles, and Los Angeles. Kicking things off with Days of Our Lives, there's a buzz of excitement as a daytime veteran joins the cast in a compelling new role. Michael Dietz, known for his past stints as Alan Michael Spaulding on Guiding Light and Joe Scanlon on Port Charles, steps into the shoes of Dr. Jeffrey Russell. He makes his debut on April 30th, sharing pivotal scenes with Mary Beth Evans' beloved Kayla Brady. Dietz's character is central to a brief but emotionally charged storyline tied to the struggling Beau Brady, whose health woes have kept fans on edge. Picture Dr. Russell as a brilliant yet enigmatic physician, whose unconventional methods spark both hope and suspicion in Kayla as they race against time to save Beau. Meanwhile, Kennedy Garcia returns as the charming Felicity Green on the same day, engaging in heartfelt moments with her on-screen sister Kat, played by Annalyn McCord, and Chanel, portrayed by Raven Bowens. Imagine Felicity stumbling upon a family secret during a casual brunch at the Brady pub, setting the stage for unexpected sisterly drama. Still in Salem, Stacey Hayduke ramps up her screen time as the quirky Susan Banks, delighting fans with her unique energy. On April 30th, she'll interact with Dan Feuerriegel's E.J. DiMera and Carson Boatman's Johnny, likely stirring up a mix of comedic chaos and heartfelt revelations, perhaps over a misplaced psychic vision about the DiMera mansion's future. Additionally, Sherna Nielsen reappears as Amy Choi on May 2nd, promising intense confrontations with Rachel Boyd's Sophia. Envision a heated rooftop argument where mother and daughter clash over Sophia's rebellious new boyfriend, exposing varied resentments. On a sadder note, Kyle Loder has wrapped his latest stint as Rex Brady, with Kate and Roman's son departing Salem last week. Rumors swirl that Rex might have left to chase a lead on a long-lost sibling abroad, leaving the door ajar for a dramatic return. Shifting to The Bold and the Beautiful, familiar faces are lighting up Forrester Creations with their returns. Laura Lee Bell reprises her role as Christine Blair, crossing over from The Young and the Restless for another appearance on April 28. Her presence in Los Angeles hints at a juicy business deal gone awry, potentially involving a rivalry between Forrester and Newman Enterprises, with Christine caught in the crossfire during a glamorous boardroom showdown. Adding to the glitz, reality TV stars Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt pop back in as themselves on the same day, wrapping up the high-stakes Forrester fashion show. Picture them stirring up social media buzz with behind-the-scenes drama, perhaps clashing with a Forrester in turn over a misplaced gown, adding a touch of real-world flair to the soap's elegance. Over in The Young and the Restless, Genoa City welcomes back some cherished characters with fresh storylines. J. Eddie Peck returns as Cole Howard on April 30, reuniting with his former wife and current love interest, Victoria Newman, played by Amelia Heinle. Their scenes might explore a tender moment at the Newman Ranch, where Cole unearths a forgotten love letter from their past, reigniting old sparks while navigating present-day challenges. Young talent also shines as Judah Mackey resurfaces as Connor Newman on the same day, sharing emotional beats with his recently reconciled on-screen parents, Chelsea, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam, Mark Grossman. Imagine Connor struggling with a school project that unearths family secrets, testing his parents' newfound harmony. Additionally, the adorable Redding Munsell returns as Harrison Newman on May 2, interacting with Kyle, Michael Mealer, Summer, Allison Lanier, and Diane, Susan Walters. Picture a sweet park scene where Harrison's innocent questions about his family tree stir up Diane's protective instincts. Turning to General Hospital, Port Charles is abuzz with intriguing returns and evolving roles. Chris McKenna gets more airtime as Jack Brennan, the cunning WSB Division Chief, on April 30. Expect him to unveil a daring theory about a local conspiracy perhaps involving a cryptic shipment at the docks during a tense meeting with allies. Perry Shin also returns as Brad Cooper, engaging with Brooke Kerr's Portia this week. Their interaction could center on a lab mix-up at the hospital, adding layers of suspense to Brad's quirky persona. Adrian Anchondo is back as Marco, sharing touching scenes with Lucas on April 29. Visualize a quiet diner moment where Marco confides in Lucas about a hidden talent for painting, hinting at a softer side. Jen Ray returns in a new role as Suzanne, the assistant to Alexis and Diane at Miller and Davis law firm, marking her second stint after previously playing Ava Jerome's psychic, Chelsea Lamb. Her new character might overhear a scandalous legal secret, creating ripples in the firm's dynamics.